Street. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Throws it to the right. Finds the receiver wide open. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
And there's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
The Noles with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Seminoles are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. This time, a completion. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. aggressive will it be? Motion now from the tight end. Handoff from the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. The game picks up the first down, tackle at the 37.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And here comes a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Florida State offense on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Knowles getting set on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass this time. Bringing pressure. fumbles. The defense recovers the fumble.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's the end of the 1st quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drop. Can they bounce back from that right away? Catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a 1st down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. Boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
The Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Florida State.
The Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack them.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
An extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And the Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the pass caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Clemson. And the beatdown continues. Well, the defense has had no answer to this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on a conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball. And I'd just love to see the quarterback, anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the right side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On the run, it's Humphreys. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he fires the football to the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And now the running back's got it again. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
2 straight runs, 2 losses. Now it's 3rd down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. And looking for a big play here. fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now the 40 steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Handoff to the single back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Second down coming up.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's tackled after the catch.
On the screen. He's tackled at the 34. Brings up third
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Kick is up and no good. That's just a minor blip there. What's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He hooks it to the back across the middle. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking tackles. The first down pickup tackle at the 45.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right. And it's caught inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. The pocket breaking down. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Handoff to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback with another carry. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
It's caught downfield. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. The Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game.
He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And this pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Football comes out. Defense has got the football.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here. Late in the game, working with the lead, you get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pass rush closing in. Just trying to get rid of it. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they couldn't use that. And this football game is still in doubt.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. The Seminoles come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on